Alright, what's up everybody out there? How y'all doing? Aaron here, and now, of course, the vampire deck that I made. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, because yeah, I did say, yeah, it's a deck I put away for a while. Because yeah, all my decks are in all deck boxes that I have bought. I have like 20, 30, I have no idea. But yeah, even if I'm not playing this deck right now, I'm never going to give it away. Even if someone said I'll buy the deck for $1,000, absolutely not. I'll just keep my decks. I'm not gonna ever throw them away. So yeah, vampires. Of course, yeah, I did say it's not. This is just a deck that I made before, and I was using at the time when vampires were pretty like an okay deck to use. Now it's completely not really. But I did say, you know, if you want to try it out, try for yourself. You know. Try for yourself, you know, sometimes you can practice using a vampire deck if you want to have some fun. Playable, fun. And then yeah, I did say also there are some cards in there, of course, like, you know, the Compulse. There was one at the time, Book of Moons was at one, Raigeki was banded, Harvey's Feather was banded, Monster Reborn, we had to wait for like one more badness until it came back. And then yeah, I just put those cards in just to make the deck for you guys to see. Because yeah, I did have Mirror Force, Storm Mirror Force and everything like that, but I'm just like, maybe let's just put those away and then let's just show the deck profile of like some of the cards you can still play right now. So let's put it in. So yeah, Book of Moon, Raigeki, Vampire Retainer, Vampire Fraulein, Vampire Sorcerer. So yeah, pretty much at the time, even if you had a monster in face down defense position, it wouldn't really matter to you. Just hopefully it's gone. Cause yeah, we know pretty much Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, attack a monster in defense mode, double the damage. That was never created yet. So then, let's just set the, okay, you're gonna set your book. Let's see, let's go with Vampire Familiar, put face down. So then, passing your turn, okay, let's just say, fine, it is Familiar, that's gone. So, to the graveyard, right? Draw, Vampire Domination. Remember, pay 500 life points. Then, special summon this card. You can pay 500 life points, so you special summon it, right? Now, when it's special summoned, add one vampire monster from your deck to your hand. So, pay 500, revive it right back, search for a monster now of a vampire. I'm gonna go with Vampire Shadow. Well, Shadow Vampire is what it's called, but I always call it Vampire Shadow. Now then, tribute it. This card is special summon, but banish it when it leaves the field. So it's banished. So that's my tribute. It's a Shadow Vampire. Vampire Shadow. When this card is normal summon, which I did. Tribute summon is also the normal summon. Special summon one dark vampire monster from your deck or hand. Let's go already with the big one, Vampire Void. Cannot declare an attack. Now remember, it is an 8-star, but remember, it's special summoning one. Does not matter, it does not say by the ignoring summoning condition, just bring out one. Now this card was normal summon. It wasn't normal summon, but that would be the effect of target up to 2 monsters in your opponent's graveyard into special summon face down defense position. So that was just special summon. It wasn't normal summon. So can declare an attack, cannot. Now you set your Vampire Domination. Whatever they play, if it was like Harpy's Feather Duster, okay, you can Vampire Domination. Maybe you want to negate it, destroy it, but keep your monsters face down. All right. So if they were to declare anything like a card effect, so a monster effect, let's just say, okay. Alright, let's just say Blue Eyes, of course. Blue Eyes, alternative White Dragon they were to play on the field. So, reveal a Blue Eyes, special summon Blue Eyes, alternative White Dragon. So yeah, what I am saying, here's an example. Reveal Blue Eyes from your opponent's hand. They special summon Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon. Now, okay, that's special summoning. But what if they wanted to play the effect of hitting a monster? I mean, of course, they can hit the Vampire Void, but what if they wanted to do the effect? Okay, Vampire Domination. Negate it, destroy the monster, and then you will, since you destroyed a monster and the effect, you will gain 3,000 life points. It's gone. Negate the activation, destroy that monster, and you'll gain the 3,000 life points. That's an example of negating a monster. So like I just said, reveal, they special, effect, Vampire Domination, negate it, destroy it. I will gain the life points of what the monster that was destroyed by. The life points. Even if they did polymerization, negate it, destroy it, but that's not a monster effect. It would just be negating polymerization. So then let's continue on. Vampire Ghost, okay. Vampire Ghost. Normal summon, send one other vampire. So this is when you want to have, like, you know, any of the retainers or familiars. So that you did that, then you're gonna add one vampire, level 5 or higher. So I'll go from familiar. I mean Frolin. My mistake, Frolin. Bageki if you need to. Now, okay, let's say they have a high monster, right? That's gonna be attacking my void. Familiar Frolin, special summon it, equip the life points, count the life points. I mean, count the. Okay, so you're paying, let's just say 1,000. So you can equip it to any vampire void, right? So it becomes 38. And if they're attacking a monster, let's just say 35. Attack the vampire void. Pay 1,000 life points since you're putting 1,000 more on my vampire void. They become 38, and they'll clash into my void, and their monster will be destroyed. Draw Vampire Kingdom. Vampire Kingdom. All vampires gain 500 attack. So we're talking 25, 33, 2,000. And just, yeah, that's a little example. So yeah, little good hand right there, but I totally doubt it's gonna be a hand like this if you're playing it now. Unless you're playing competitive. I bet you can make a competitive vampire deck, and I'm sure that vampire deck way can possibly work. But if you're playing for fun, just play for fun. Play for fun. Like I say, but as you're, practice it with yourself, or if you are going against someone who's, That plays for fun? Okay, hopefully it's a deck where they play for fun, where it's not going to be so much, you know, damage you're going to be taking instantly. Because you will take damage and you will pay in life points for this. So it's like very, very risky to do. Vampire, Red Baron. Vampire. Vampire Familiar. 2 Vampire Kingdoms. Red Baron. Compulse. Raigeki, okay. Compulse. Vampire Fallen. End phase, okay. Gone. Pay the 500. Vampire Familiar. Add a Vampire Monster. So let's go with okay, you should go with a different vampire, even though if you're not gonna be able to do the effect a lot of this. Okay, add Vampire Dragon this time. Vampire Kingdom. Tribute it. So it's gone. Let's go Vampire Dragon this time. So yeah, gain the 500. So 29 attack my Vampire Dragon would be. So you have a good 29 attack here. And then if you need to do anything, of course, like I say, Raigeki was banned at the time, but let's just say, you know, you are playing it. And then Book the Moon, set. So, Vampire Dragon. And only during the damage calculation. So, if it comes down to your opponent, it'll be back at 24. Only damage calculation, it'll gain 500 attack. So, it's not like, you know, end phase, it's still at 500. No, it's not. So, Vampire Domination, okay. Set. Compulse, maybe. Tribute it. Vampire Baron. Now, when Vampire Dragon and sent from the field to the graveyard, add 1 level 4 or lower monster from your deck to the hand. So I'll go with Familiar. Now, Red Baron. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000. Of course, yeah. It's a risk move. Then target 1 monster your opponent controls. And 1 other vampire monster you control. I don't control one, so I would not do the effect. But the effect would be at the end phase, at the end of the battle phase, if this card was destroyed, any monsters, you can special summon that monster in the graveyard instead. So pretty much, if I attack, destroyed, it becomes mine. At least that effect would go. But if you want to do the effect of paying 1,000 to switch them, switch the control, no, you don't really want to do that. So, draw. Vampire Void. Okay. Set the Familiar. Attack anything. Let's just say a magic or trap this time. So, oh god, let me see. There's so many traps. Infinite permanence, or not infinite permanence. That stops an effect. Pretty much anything. Vampire Domination, negate it, destroy it. And during damage calculation, so 24, 29. Vampire Ghost. Summon it. send one other vampire. So yeah, do you sort of get the idea? This is vampires. Compulse. Vampire Ghost. Vampire Awakening, okay. Another Vampire Awakening. And a Vampire Shadow. Shadow Vampire, oh damn, okay. Alright, you going first. Okay. Vampire Ghost. Then, okay. So, effect is normal summon, which I did. Add one vampire card from your deck or hand, face up in the graveyard. Vampire Domination. Then send one level 2 or lower. Let's say this time Retainer. Awakening, Domination, and Compulse. Let's just say send all three. Set all three. End of my turn. Whatever comes down to my opponent. Remember, Domination, it's like your main trap card you want to go with. Compulse if you need to. Draw. Domination once again. This time, let's go Vampire Awakening. You special summon one out. But it'll leave the field. Doesn't get banished, it'll leave the field at the end phase. Remember, just special summon one out. Or let's go with, let's see. Scarlet Scorch. Then pay the 500. Special summon right back Retainer. Retainer, search for a Vampire Magic Trap. Vampire Kingdom. Activate Vampire Kingdom. Set the Awakening. Set the Domination. Tribute. Gone. Banished. Shadow Vampire. Shadow Vampire. Bring out a... That's what I meant by this time. Okay, now you're going to bring out Void. Cannot attack. Only when during damage calculation, they'll gain 500 attack points. All zombies. End your turn. Now, Vampire Awakening is whatever vampire you brought out, gone. So then that ends your turn. Now everything's back to where it was, because that's only during damage calculation. So here we go. The end. Let's say all gone. Okay, everything's gone. Sorcerer. Summon out. So then, if this card in your possession is sent to the graveyard, which it was not, you can add one dark vampire monster or spell or trap card, add it from your hand to the graveyard. You can banish this card, okay, yeah, but you're not doing it. But you have another Vampire Awakening. Let's go Duke this time. So then, when this card is normal summon, add one dark vampire monster from your graveyard. If it was special summoned, which it was, then target one face-up defense position monster, a vampire. So my mistake, that's when it's normal summon. When the effect is when this card is special summoned, you can declare one card of a type of a monster, magic, or trap card your opponent must send away. Alright, let's just say that, because yeah, I'm just trying all the vampires. So at the end phase, it'll go gone. So, gone. But I declare magic, trap, or monster, and they must send away one of those cards. Whatever it comes down to, maybe Vampire Domination, once again. Draw. Vampire Vamp. Now the thing that sucks about it is it's a 8, and you only have a 2000. So yeah, so on and so forth, yeah, you get the idea. Alright, let's go one more, and then this will be for today's video. So, Sorcerer, Compulse, Domination, Book of Moon, Retainer, Awakening, okay. You just want to have a monster out, so Vampire Sorcerer. Domination, Awakening, let's put everything face down. Alright, of course you have your Domination, always go with Domination. Keep Sorcerer on the field. Red Baron, okay. Tribute. If this card is in your possession by an opponent's card, you can add. So basically, if this was tributed by your own card, cannot work. So yeah, it's tribute and go into Red Baron. Now, anytime it attacks, and at the end of the battle phase, if this card destroyed any monsters by battle, which let's just say you did, it becomes yours. Alright, so that's set. Gone, okay, fine. They could not kill Red Baron, but they could kill your Vampire Retainer, that's fine. Draw, Ghost. Pay the 500. Bring it right back. Get a magic or trap. Vampire Kingdom. Ghost. Vamp. And send away Familiar. And then Vampire Awakening. Let's just say Scorch. Alright, let's just say, alright, everything's gone. So what do you got? Vampire Desire. Okay, now Vampire Desire you got. Pay the 500. Bring back your familiar. Oh, and then yeah, Retainer was gone because yeah, you did the effect of it. Search for a monster now. Problem. Vampire Desire, put face down. And let's just set the Retainer. Compulse if you need to. Now, when your opponent declares an attack on familiar, if you want to, chain go into Vampire's Desire, switch it into a different vampire, Scarlet Scorch, and gone. Now your opponent, okay, if it was a 2000 attack, switch, are they going to declare an attack or no? They're going to pause the attack and they have to hit a Vampire Scourge unless they want to switch it to someone else. That's Vampire's Desire, you switch it. Draw. And there you go. That's how Desire works. And if Scourge were to attack, and yeah, only when it attacks, only when zombies attack, gain 500. So, 27. It becomes yours if you destroy that monster. Void. Of course, Regeki. And then remember, if that monster is yours, tribute that monster, tribute your Retainer. Vampire Vamp. Take one of the monsters, it equips to Vampire Vamp. So let's just say, yeah, example of a monster, let's say a Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. So equip it, right? So equipping it. End phase goes back, so back at 22. Attack Vampire Frolin to keep it alive, so make it 1,000 more to make it 32 if that's what you want to do, or just make it 100 attack points more higher than what the monster is attacking, and then Sorcerer, Void, Vamp, Scourge, Frolin. Pay the 500. Retainer. Search for a magic or trap of a vampire. Desire. Gone. Frolin. Void. And keep this on. Dragon. Sorcerer. Desire, switch it. And that's how Vampire's Desire goes. So then, that's how a Vampire deck works. So then, this was the test hands of the Vampire deck. So then, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. This was one of my old decks, but I will never give away. I will never give it away, never sell it. I'm always gonna keep it. And yeah, this was my Vampire deck. This was a Vampire deck I used to do, and then yeah, it's an interesting deck. It's just not as powerful as much anymore. But whatever decks I made, I'm willing to show you guys. So yeah, Vampire. Like, comment, subscribe. I will be speaking to y'all later. Peace.